So the LaureYES Youth Empowerment Through Sport program this year, it is a pilot phase, so it's a new challenge for the program and the team, where we have 20 first-year students, majority coming from the Northern Cape, and we have a few leaders from Limpopo as well as various other provinces within South Africa. And then we have 3 second-year students who have been empowered by the program, graduated, who have chose to come back and reinvest into the new cohort of young people that we have this year. Amazing young people who have really taken the tools that they've been equipped with and applied it in their lives.
You know, it's the first year after many years that we had like 20 people, and so obviously different personalities, different people coming from different backgrounds. Everybody wanted to find their space. So you had really dominant ones and you had ones that are, you know, quieting. But I think as the week progressed, you saw people coming out of the shells, and the ones that were more dominant, they retreated a bit because they were now comfortable. So the blend in the group is happening organically.
So the morning of day 2 was a little bit different this year in the sense of we went out to do a project visit. We went to I Am Water. It was super exciting, and for a lot of them they come from Johannesburg, Limpopo, smaller inland communities. So seeing the beach, just seeing the beach, they're like, whoa, okay.
It's all about the ocean, and Laureus has taught me to be fearless. So I am going to be fearless, and I'm so excited.
I'm feeling great, boys. I'm just excited to go into the water.
Oh, feeling very excited. It's my first time in a wetsuit, going to the ocean, explore all the animals I haven't seen in my life.
And then we tell them they're putting on wetsuits, they're going into the water. We see them putting on the snorkel goggles, and they're like, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do this. And then some of them are like, I can't even swim, but then you look again and they're there floating, swimming, having fun.
It was awesome, one of the best experiences of my life, because I thought that it was going to be like just quick, but to figure out that there's so much life under the water is amazing.
I was a little bit nervous, but it was a nice experience.
It's deep there. I've seen a lot of stones, some animals, small animals.
And afterwards, so many of them were like, wow, this is the best day of my life. I've learned so much. It's so interesting.
We wrote those goals down, but as we all know in life, we all have barriers, right? So when you carry that rock, when you pick up that rock along the way, make sure it represents the barriers that you're facing. You're the one who knows the barriers you're facing back home, right?
While we are doing sport for development, one of the biggest things that we do is taking it back to the self. And with the hike specifically, we're looking at the barriers. And so that significance is actually where they have a moment to think to themselves in nature, the therapeutic aspect of nature that kicks in, the grounding of nature that kicks in. They are able to, by themselves, be honest with themselves. And so just that release of letting the barrier go is that grounding moment. They then do an activity on top of the mountain where they look at the highest moment or the happy moment and a moment that was not so lacquer or sad moment.
So when we got to the top, I think there was more of a breakthrough when our leader Luke shared his story as well. So to allow there to be that vulnerability, and that's when everyone kind of opened up. And I think especially for the boys and the men that are in the program, it showed them that it's okay to cry.
And that's where the vulnerability of the group happens, because everybody is sort of taken to that same spot.
This program is giving me hope, it's giving me home, it's giving me the safe space. You know, that I have people in my back that I know that I can count on, people who actually holds me accountable to make my dreams a reality.
Whew. Well, you know that one moment where you see people that they've really learned from the impact that you are giving. That's a priceless expression that they express themselves.
I would love to bring change. I would love to see them grow. I would love to see them be themselves. I want them to be the best that they can be. If they want to tackle a few things or tackle the whole world, let them tackle the whole world, but also starting with themselves.
I believe that every young person needs access to a program like LaureYES Youth Empowerment Through Sport, and I am excited to announce that this year we're actually piloting, also including external participants and foundations to also have the YES experience, and so also creating a more diverse learning experience where young people from different sectors get to engage and ultimately also pave their way as to what it is that they want to achieve.
Yeah, I just want to wish them well. It's going to be very, very difficult for them to go back because this was a safe space. They were like in this little cocoon. Now they're going to have to go back, but just to remember that they have a support system. We're ready for this year. They have all the tools in their toolbox, and we're going to help navigate them through the year until we meet in the second camp.